Hey, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue on with our fun little series where we are sniffing our way through the brand new Spring and Summer 2021 catalog. I am so stoked for this because guess what, friends? This is available now. Totally available now. We are now technically in the spring and summer season, at least in Scentsy-land. I know you may be experiencing some snow in certain parts of the world here, but it's spring and summer in Scentsy-land, so let's embrace it. So as I mentioned, we are continuing on with this series, so if you are newer to my channel, hello and welcome. You can definitely revisit a couple of categories that we have started with, which are the new releases. We have also sniffed through the fresh category as well as the citrus category. So if any of those you feel like would tickle your fancy, definitely go back to those videos and check them out. I will link them in the description box below. Today we're gonna sniff through the fruity category of scents, and I'm excited because this looks like a very healthy category. We have 22 scents to go ahead and sniff through, so we are gonna get started because your girl is long-winded. I have opinions on things and I have thoughts. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first scent that we are going to talk about that is a returning fragrance is Apricot Vanilla. And this one's really nice for me personally. It's been pretty light. However, I believe it was last spring and summer season that I decided to give it another try, and I do really like it. It is still on the lighter side, but it's good. It's really, really good. And so if you like those lighter to medium throw scents, I think you'll really like this. This is just a really nice, sweet, it really is just like, it's apricot and vanilla. Like that's, it really is what you smell. It's a pretty authentic apricot or peachy kind of scent with just a vanilla finish. A lot of times I feel like peach is another one of those. A lot of the fruity fragrances can be overdone pretty easily. Peach is one of those that can be overdone pretty easily, or it can smell super generic. And this smells like a pretty authentic apricot or peach kind of scent with a little vanilla finish. So Apricot Vanilla, and Scentsy says heirloom peach, apricot, and vanilla ice cream tempt fate and everyone else. One of Heidi's favorites for good reason. Okay, next one is a bestseller, which is saying something because I believe it was last spring and summer season that this was a new release, and it is Berry Bright. And this one, it smells like blue cotton candy. That's totally what this smells like to me. It's like, it's a blue raspberry scent. Totally fun. It's a great performer. I don't know that I would call this a powerhouse, but definitely medium to strong throw for sure. It's great. Berry Bright is blue raspberry and fresh clementine. Light the way to sweet sugar plum. So, but that blue raspberry really does shine through, and it's nice, especially if you like those types of scents. So, next one is a classic, black raspberry vanilla. Nice purple wax here. This one I feel like is a pretty good staple. It's exactly what you would imagine. It's black raspberry and vanilla. And it's once again that like authentic like black raspberry scent with a vanilla finish. But totally a great staple to have around the house for sure. Also a neat little trick. Here's a tip Tuesday for you that you didn't ask for. But the black raspberry vanilla wax, if you pop this wax into any of your dishes that are stained, warm through the wax, and then when you remove the wax, when it's time to change out your wax the next time, it lifts that stain. So there's a little fun fact for you. Tip Tuesday. So black raspberry vanilla, Scentsy says that, and this is also a bestseller. Delicious, sun-sweetened dark berries warmed with vanilla. I totally agree. Next one is one of my favorites, and you saw me talk about it in yesterday's video of what I've been warming, because I went through some fruity fragrances over the last week. I was just so ready and so pumped for this catalog launch, and it showed in what I was warming. Camu Camu. Love Camu Camu. This is a very tropical fruity fragrance. I don't know what Camu Camu scent or fruit smells like, but I know I like it if it smells like this. Just think very tropical fruity. Scentsy says, Camu Camu is tropical oasis of lush mandarin, Camu Camu, and passion fruit. I love this. Great performer as well. Love it. Next one is Cloudberry Dreams. This one is one that I'm referring to as giving another try, because when I first gave this a try when it was a new release, I didn't like it. I thought it was okay on cold, but I actually hated it when it was warming. Something's happening to me. Something's happening to me where I'm actually tolerating the more powdery fragrances. When I warmed this, personally, it was too powdery. But now smelling this on cold, I do feel like I liked it better than when I smelled it before. And so I feel like I want to give this another try. This is one reason why I like to do these where I sniff through, even since that we have sniffed through before together. But even since that I've warmed before, because sometimes our palettes change a little bit. My palette is definitely changing. So I'm still gonna be a bakery girl through and through, but I feel like I'm a little bit more open to some other scents as well. So this is one that I feel like I will give another try, and I haven't told you at all what I think it smells like. This is just, to me, it smells like raspberry meets a powdery floral. And for me on cold, it doesn't smell as powdery, but when it was warming, just the only time I warmed it, because I only warmed it once because that's how much I disliked it. But on cold, it's nice. Let me tell you what Scentsy says, because obviously we don't always have to go off of what I say. Sweet raspberry and a whisper of rose soar through billowy bursts of peach and vanilla. So my thoughts is that I really like Petal Pals. That's a part of the Valentine's Day collection, and that is powdery. Like, that is a powdery rose, but for whatever reason, like the little added like bakery note that's in there, it helps for me, and I actually really like it. Where this has the raspberry, it does have rose, but it also has peach and vanilla, so I feel like I should give it another try. What are your thoughts? Tell me. Have you warmed Cloudberry Dreams? I know this is a favorite. It's not a bestseller as of right now, but I know this is a favorite with a lot of people, so let me know. Let me know. Did you not like it at one point, and then now do you like it? I'd like to know if I'm not alone. Okay, another scent here that I may give another try, because I want to love this. I really want to love this. Go Go Mango. Your girl here loves mango scents. Love them. This, and even just smelling the tester, it smells great. The pods, get out of town. The body line, love it. The wax, nothing. It does nothing for me. I'm like, what? And when I say it does nothing for me, I can't smell it. Like, this was one that I have tried several times. Obviously not yet this year, but where I will put it in my warmers, and I think I'm gonna have to play with where I'm warming to, because where you're warming your fragrance does make a difference. So I'm gonna give this another try, because anytime that I've ever warmed this, I've stuck the wax into the warmers. I can literally put my face over the warmer and barely smell it. And I like powerhouse scents. So honestly, the pods for me work way better in Go Go Mango than the wax. So I just typically will tend to enjoy it in the pods. But anyways, this is just a really great mango scent. I know, shocker, right? Juicy mango and melon garnished with hibiscus and sweet banana flower. So I don't smell this and smell floral in any kind of way. It's just, I do smell mango. I can get the melon in there. It adds like another added kind of freshness, but it's nice. I don't get like a ton of floral, so don't be like put off by that if you're like anti-floral. So Go Go Mango, let me know your thoughts on Go Go Mango, because I think I've heard from a few people who are like, it does nothing for you. Like, I don't know what it is. I want it to work because I love mango. Next one is Johnny Appleseed, which is a bestseller. And this one is just straight up apples. There's no spice to it whatsoever, and this is a very good tried and true apple scent. There's no like, and you can almost smell like the apple like peel. I don't know if peel or the skin of the apple, like you can smell, it smells like if you close your eyes, you would think that you had a red delicious apple in front of your face, or a Granny Smith, or I think they actually say what apple it is, but Like it smells legit like an apple. No added spices, no pumpkins, no nothing. It's just apple, and I love it. Macintosh, that's what it is. Johnny Appleseed has just picked Macintosh Pops with apple peels, and a hint of crisp pear. For me, I don't smell any pear in this. It's just all apple to me, and it's just a great, authentic apple scent. And what I love that I have just repeated, there's no spice to it. So if you are like me and you're kind of picky about when and where you have spice in your home fragrance, no spice whatsoever. Love it. And it's a bestseller. A brand new one is Mad for Melon. This one I'm super intrigued with. I have yet to actually warm any of the brand new releases, but definitely this upcoming week I'm going to be diving into the brand new bars for sure. So Mad for Melon. This one is a really pretty green wax here, and it's light, but it's a pretty true melon scent. It's very light, very, very light. So I'm probably not even gonna mess with this in my downstairs area. I think this is gonna have to be like in this room or the office. I don't know that I really care for this for the bedroom, but I think in here or the office, I think it'll be nice. So that is Mad for Melon, and let me tell you what Scentsy says. Juicy honeydew melon, fresh from the vine, is adorned with freesia and wild poppy. It's not very strong. Let me know if you have had a chance to warm this yet. I know you may be wondering, I thought the catalog literally just launched. As consultants, we were given the opportunity to purchase some kits, and in those kits, or in at least one of the kits, you could get a bar kit. So let me know if you have this, or if you're watching this later than when it actually goes up. If you have this, let me know your thoughts on performance-wise. And of course, I'll let you know my thoughts when I warm mine. Next one is Mahalo Coconut, and this one I want to love. I do, and I'm gonna give this one another try. Last season, look how pretty that wax is too. Last season, I really wanted to love this, and on cold, it's nice, really super light, really super light. I still have a bar of it because I love it. I love it, but it's really light. So, I feel it's gonna have to be like a bathroom kind of scent, but it's so nice. This is pineapples and coconuts? I feel like it's pineapples and coconuts. It's really light though. It is. Paradise is only a whiff away with floral Hawaiian lei and violet over fruity fresh pineapple and coconut. I don't get a ton of floral from this. The coconut does come through, and then a little bit of that sweetness from the pineapple. So really nice. I just wish it was a little bit stronger, but who knows what will happen with warming it now in a different area maybe. Because I know I did warm it downstairs and I was just like, meh, I'm not gonna, did I give it another try? There was one of the brand new releases that I did give another try and it still just did nothing. So I don't know if it was either this one or Iridescent Pearl, but we'll give it the old college try. Oh, Snapdragon. And this one is super interesting to me because this one is like, is this one the pineapple and grapefruit? I feel like this one is gonna be, when I warm up the tester, I do feel like this is gonna be better when it's warmed rather than on cold. Scentsy says exotic blood orange, which is super interesting to me because typically I don't like blood orange scents, but I feel like this is done right, and I think it's because there's other sweeter elements here. Exotic blood orange and sparkling pink pineapple are punctuated by fierce Snapdragon. So no grapefruit or anything, but there is that pink pineapple. So that adds like a good sweet element there. So, oh, Snapdragon. Moving right along. We have Peach Nectar, and I do really like this one. This is a really pretty, I love this. This is another light one, but I do like it. This is a florally peach. Not too floral, but just more like where the apricot vanilla, you're getting that apricot, that peach and vanilla. This is kind of along the same lines without the vanilla. But there might be a slight floral element, but very, very slight. This one is peach nectar, right? Yeah, peach nectar is delicate peach skin. Blue freesia, settle into a bed of billowy musk clouds. So I'm not making that up, but really, really nice, like peach floral. Pretty. Really nice for a bedroom, I think, personally. Okay, next one is Perfectly Pomegranate, and this one, I thought it was a bestseller, but it is not. This one for me, it's a little bit sweet for my personal taste, but if you like those sweet fruit punch type scents, all fruit, no floral, no bakery, just fruit, you may really like this. It does smell like a candy of some sort to me. Very, very, very sweet. Scentsy says Perfectly Pomegranate is dark and juicy pomegranate with a sweet berry finish. This is a classic. So pretty simple. I know a lot of my friends and customers do really like this. It's just a tad bit on the sweet side for me personally. One thing that is absolutely my cup of tea, Pina Colada Cha-Cha. I'm so happy this one came back. This did make my club because I didn't want to be without it if it didn't come back this spring and summer season. It smells like a pina colada. Pineapples, coconut, it's a pina colada. Ah, it's perfect. Fantastic performer too. Scentsy says, Island Coconut and Zesty Pineapple lead, white rum and vanilla bean follow. It's so good. Ah, I love it. Love it. So, Pina Colada Cha-Cha, that's a must. Next one is Pineapple Pucker. And this one, I believe it's just straight pineapples. Just pineapples. So if you are someone who you're like, I don't do the whole pineapple coconut thing, this is for you. It's just pineapple. So Scentsy says, fresh pineapple steals the show in this eye-opening tropical production. There you go. Simple as that. Pineapple Pucker. Next is Prickly Pear and Agave, and I'm actually kind of surprised that this one's in the fruity category, only because, obviously not because of the name, because that makes sense, but this to me is more like fresh and clean. Personally, I would probably categorize this in the fresh category. If you like sea salt and avocado, you'll really like this. It's kind of along the same lines as that, along the same lines as aloe water and cucumber, where you have this sweetness, but there's also this like clean green element to it as well. So Prickly Pear and Agave is Prickly Pear and Agave are, it's just like that. Prickly Pear and Agave are sweet as a desert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. So that's Prickly Pear and Agave. Next is a favorite, Rainbow Sherbet. You guys heard me talk about this in yesterday's video of what I have been warming over the last week. And this was one of the ones also that made my club because I can't live without this one. It is a rainbow sherbet, but the lime in this, I just love it because this can be kind of along the same lines as like a fruit punch, but adding that like zing of a lime to this scent is exactly what it needs, because it kind of gives it a good balance between sweet and kind of zesty, if you will. Oh, it's so good. Crazy good performer as well. Love this one. Rainbow Sherbet. It's a classic. Orange zest, sugared strawberry, and key lime. Zing, just like the real thing. So good. So good. If you love fruity and you try nothing else, well, there's another one too. Create a bundle. This needs to be in your fruity bundle for sure. Next one is Rainbows and Butterflies. And this one I was so happy to see come back as well. This one was actually a scent of the month years ago, and then it did come back during the spring and summer season last year, and then they did discontinue it, and I was worried it wasn't going to come back. Oh, but this is nice. This is strawberries. This is pineapple. Is there like apple in this too? It's a really nice, it's a mixture of strawberry. I think it is pineapple. Let's take a look. Live the fantasy with fresh strawberries, pineapple juice, and vanilla citrus. Absolutely. It's so nice, and it's a nice balance. I really enjoy this one. Rainbows and Butterflies, great performer as well. Next one is Sea Salt and Avocado. So this one, again, I feel like this is more along the lines of more like fresh and clean. So I know I just got done talking about prickly pear and agave, and I'm like, oh, if you like sea salt and avocado, you'll like this. But and I know when you hear the name sea salt and avocado, you're thinking, do I want my house to smell like a salad? You do. It's really nice. There is obviously this like green note to it, and not just because the wax is green, but there is this like fresh, clean, green feel to this. But then there's a little bit of like orange that comes through. I personally would categorize this one and prickly pear and agave in the fresh category rather than fruity, but it's nice. And so if you are into like fruity scents that are not maybe rainbow sherbet, maybe rainbow sherbet's a little bit too much for you, sea salt and avocado is really good. It's really, really good. This one totally took me by surprise when this was first launched. This was a part of a summer brick collection that was super, super fun. Scentsy says, sea salt and avocado, you do you, while pink sea salt, Valencia orange, and creamy avocado keep your spirit in flight. And don't be fooled. Like, I know it sounds weird to be like, there's an avocado note. Once again, I don't want my house to smell like a salad. You do. It's really, really good. I love this one. This is a good, I would say strong medium performer for sure. Next one is Skinny Dippin'. This is one of my favorite scents, definitely for spring and summertime. If I had to only choose one spring and summer fruity scent, I think this would have to be it. It's so good. And this holds a scent memory for me, and that may be why I always come back to this. This was a part of my first initial purchases with Scentsy, so this is kind of one of the scents that introduced me to Scentsy, so it's so good. This is a very tropical fruity scent for me. I smell apples, melons. I feel like there's a little bit of mango in here. I think the mango's not actually in there. That's just what my mind makes up. But definitely apples, pears, melons, for sure. Skinny Dippin'. Fresh green apples perfectly harmonized with refreshing melons and juicy pears. But there's just something in this that gives me like a tropical vibe, which is why I'm like, yeah, there's melon in there. Or mango, sorry. So good. So good. Okay, next one. We are wrapping it up. There's only 3 more, friends. Next one is Strawberry Rose. Oh my goodness. Am I a happy monkey that this one is back? It's so nice. It really is. And it's not rose. And I'm going to apologize because I'm getting a delivery right now. So if he rings the doorbell, the dogs are going to go crazy. But here's hoping. This one totally took me by surprise. This one was a scent of the month as well. And this actually did go into my club, but there was some kind of a glitch that happened at whatever point and I lost it. I don't know when I lost it, so I wasn't able to get it back. But I know for sure I did not remove this out of my club, because I would never remove this out of my club. If this does retire for the fall and winter, which I'm sure it will, this is going into my club, and I'm going to keep an eagle's eye on this because I can't lose this scent again. This really is like, it's an authentic strawberry scent meets a floral. I don't smell rose particularly in this because rose tends to be more powdery. This is not powdery. This is a authentic strawberry scent meets a floral. It's so good. This is like the next best thing to my coastal strawberry. So if you like coastal strawberry, you'll really like this. It's so pretty. So don't be put off by the rose in the title. It's not too much. I promise you it's not too much. Strawberry Rose, a sweet blend of mouth-watering strawberries and soft rose petals with a touch of sheer musk. You guys, it's so good. It's ridiculous. Love that. Okay, next one is sugared strawberry. And this one is a pretty good authentic strawberry scent without the floral touch to it. This is just, it's just sugared strawberry. It really is. There is like a little, it's not entirely like you just cut up some strawberries and you have them in front of your face. You do smell like that like sugared element to it, but it's not like a strawberry daiquiri. Like that has more of a not authentic, generic scent to it. This does smell like it is an authentic sugared strawberry scent. It's really, really nice. I love this one. This one also did go into my club, but she's back. Okay, last but most certainly not least is watermelon tangerine. And this one I'm happy is back as well, because this one was a part of our summer collection that we had launched for a limited time during last summer. And this one's really nice. It really is a really nice balance of watermelon and tangerine. And I know that may sound really silly, but it is nice because you have that watermelon is really what comes through when you first smell it. But then you do get this like bright citrusy aspect of it. That is a nice balance between sweet and citrusy. It's a really good balance. I love it. So Scentsy says watermelon tangerine is sweet watermelon slices spiked with juicy tangerine and dewy greens. It's really nice. And this is a good authentic watermelon note in here. It's not, that's another one that tends to be overdone a lot of times, but this is done really, really nicely. Woo! All right, friends, we were able to sniff through 22 of the brand new, I shouldn't say brand new, because some of them are returning fruity fragrances that are going to be around during the spring and summer 2021 season. Let me know in the comments what of the fruity scents are you looking forward to most? Are there any new ones that you are excited to try out? Any of the returning ones that you're excited to see come back? Let me know in the comments. I think this is a really amazing lineup, and I love this fruity category. I think they're really, really great. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.